What's up, YouTube? This is GroudonEmpire, and I am back for another episode of the Road to 1700 series. Today's episode will be episode 9. The last episode, we went 2-0 after getting demolished 2 episodes before that, where we went 0-2. And we're hoping that we can continue with that amazing record so we can quickly get 1700. And just so you guys know, I was recording this on Sunday before the season was resetting, so I actually have only 1 hour left in which I can record videos with where I still have the same points that I have right now. Now, if I can't get 1700 within this hour, then I'm likely going to just use a new team for when the season resets until I get the same amount of points that I end the season with. And then I'm going to go back to this team, and we'll see what happens if we can ever actually get 1700. So without further ado, let's begin. Press the challenge button. And currently, our rating is 1590. Our win-loss record is 11 wins, 5 losses. I am really hoping that we can destroy the competition today so we can, end up with 1650 or 1630, and the next episode we can, go beyond and hopefully end up high 1600s. That's just hopeful talk. We've only played 16 games. It would take our opponent from Japan 1610. It would take around, 30 games to get there. But anyway, our opponent has a menacing team. It has an EVO like Porygon 2. I only have an Infernape that can deal with that. He has a Scizor, he has a Dragonite, he has an Uxie. Oh boy, Uxie is very difficult to deal with. So, I think the best thing that I can do is start off with Gengar. No matter what this individual uses, I think the best thing for me to do is to use Gengar. Or would it be Tyranitar? Who knows? Okay. So let's see, if it's Tyranitar, and he starts off with Scizor, it will be troublesome, because then I'll have to switch to something that can actually take a hit from Scizor. If it's a Blaziken that he starts off with, the sash is going to break. This is actually going to be a difficult one. I think I'm just going to start off with Gengar. I think that would be the best. And if he does have a Raikou, I think I'll just bring in Tyranitar. But he's going to use Volt Switch, is what I would think if he had that. So I'll probably want to go to probably Hydreigon. Hydreigon's probably my best option. Hydreigon. I think I really want the Infernape for this though. No. Yeah, I need Infernape for the Porygon too. And I think Tyranitar is my best option for the end, because it can deal with that thing, or Hydreigon. Not Tyranitar. Alright, so I picked my 3. I picked Tyranitar last, starting off with Gengar, and I have Infernape. I don't think that was the best team I could have used, but, we're going to see what's going to happen. So, yeah, on this team of 6 that I've been using, which of these Pokemon are your favorites? If any of these Pokemon are your favorites, what would you rate them? From 5 to 10. Yeah, 5 to 10, because if you hate any of them, you have to give them a 5. Personally, my favorite would have to be Venusaur. No, my favorite would have to be Scizor. Scizor is just so sick, so awesome. Like, no way I wouldn't like Scizor. It's powerful, it's cool, it has everything. The rocks are set. Now, do I want Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball? If he has Porygon 2, I'm in trouble. But you know what? I'm going to Shadow Ball. I'm not going to go crazy because he can use Psychic. Yeah, so I'll just use Shadow Ball, destroy this Uxie. Now, if he has Porygon 2, I'll just will-o-wisp it. I'll will-o-wisp it, and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping... Yeah, the Blaziken. Alright, okay. So I'm going to Sludge Bomb this guy, because I don't want to have to deal with anything crazy. I hope this does a big... It was not enough. That was not enough. What did he have on his team? Okay, so he had a Blaziken. He had a Blaziken, he had a Dragonite, he had an Uxie, he had a Porygon 2. What else did he have on this team? He had a Scizor. And I think I'm just gonna use Shadow Ball, just in case Scizor comes in. So this guy used Protect. He's probably gonna want the extra speed. I'm not gonna use Will-O-Wisp because that's risky. I'm just gonna use Shadow Ball. And next turn, what I'm gonna do if he brings the Scizor in, I'm going to use Destiny Bomb. Alright, so it is not a Scizor, it's a Dragonite. Dragonite is going to use Outrage, or Dragon Claw, or something. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm going to use Destiny Bomb. Should I use Destiny Bomb, or should I use Will-O-Wisp? This is the hard part, because if he has Earthquake, do I use Destiny Bond? Do I use Will-O-Wisp? What do I do? I'm going to use Destiny Bond, because I have a Sash. Outrage. Alright, I see what you're doing. Oh, he's going to kill himself. Amazing. Awesome. It couldn't have gotten better. It couldn't have gone better. So he's going to kill himself. I don't have to worry about anything because he can't switch out. Now, dealing with Blaziken is going to be the hardest thing the hardest thing I'm going to be doing. Because Blaziken can, I'm pretty sure it can one-hit KO the Infernape. And I don't have Mach Punch on this Infernape. You know what? I think the best thing I can do is bring in Tyranitar, let the Sandstorm do what it has to do, and then I can bring in Infernape, and then I can just use Fake Out. He's not going to use, like, something to heal. So yeah, I think that's the best thing, and I think we're going to win this. Because it doesn't matter what he does, he's going to lose damage, he's going to lose health to Sandstorm, and then after that, what's going to happen is, and if he missed, he would have died anyway. Next turn, when I come in with Infernape, I can use Fake Out, and he's going to flinch. Now, I hope Fake Out has what it needs to kill this guy. I think Fake Out plus Sandstorm is going to get us the win, and we're going to win this. So there goes Infernape. Wait, I have a question for you guys. Leave it in the comments. Which fire fighting type do you guys like more? Infernape or Blaziken? I know with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire right about to hit town in just a few months, probably Hyper Blaziken. But hey, right now we're having a battle between Infernape and Blaziken. So which of these two do you guys like more? The original firefighting or the new one? Well, relatively new. I mean, I'm pretty sure Emboar is firefighting, but the OG firefighting or the second grade one. I'm gonna see Fake Out. He's gonna flinch. There's no item that, you know, if he used Protect like a boss, and we win. Awesome. Now, if he used Protect, we would have lost. We would have lost if he used Protect. The Life Orb Fake Out. You know, I've been thinking of using Mach Punch instead of Fake Out, but I don't know. Mach Punch would have guaranteed our win, or Vacuum Wave, but having to use Fake Out was risky, because if he used Protect, we would have been done. Anyway, that's a nice first game. The clock is running, so I'm just gonna hurry up and try to find another match, another game. Hopefully, win the next one too. Make this road to 1700 thing really fast. Right now, our rating is 1607. We hit 1603 a few episodes back. We lost it, but now we're back 1607. That's nice, but the goal is to reach 1700, not 1607. Let's see what we can do. Our opponent is 1518. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. When people have low rankings, either they've been losing to higher ranking people, or they're, you know, pretty fresh. Whatever the case is, we're going to treat all of our opponents with the respect that they earn. Well, with respect as if they were, you know, guys that can destroy us. So anyways, we see a really interesting looking team. We have Ariados with Sticky Web support. That Sticky Web support, I'm digging that Sticky Web support. I think it's going to be a Trick Room team. And we don't have Taunt. But I think the best thing for us to do would be to actually start off with Tyranitar. No. Superpower from Malamar is a serious issue. So, I think the best thing for us to do, and then Electros can learn Flamethrower, so that's actually very dangerous. Malamar is an issue. Malamar is a really big issue. So you know what? I'm just going to start off with Gengar, because Gengar is awesome. To deal with the Heat, not the Heatran, the Heatmor. Okay, how do we deal with Heatmor? We can use Tyranitar, but Tyranitar is slower than Heatmor. We can use Infernape. No, we can't use Infernape. So we don't have a way to deal with the Heatmor. If it has Focus Blast, we're doomed. But you know what? I don't think it has Focus Blast. I think Tyranitar would be good. That Malamar is an issue, though. That Malamar can destroy Tyranitar. So then I think Venusaur is the best option. No, Venusaur is not a good option. I'm going to use Scizor, and I'm going to use Hydreigon, because I don't know why I'm using Scizor. I should not have used Scizor, but I'm afraid of that Malamar. And I don't think Scizor was a good option, but I still use Scizor because the time was clicking. See, the benefit of these guys using teams like this is that you get flustered. You don't know what you should do. And that's probably why they get their win. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Did I start off with the Pokemon I should not start off with? I think I did. I'm just going to go into Hydreigon and use Flamethrower, because, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I am just going to use Shadow Ball. And it's not even going to do half, because Ferrothorn is so bulky. Yep. I'm just going to have to use Destiny Bond next turn. See, if I switched into... what's that thing called? I'll just use Destiny Bond. If he uses Leech Seed and Pro Plays me, I can't do anything about that. If he uses Leech Seed and Pro Plays me, I cannot do... And he did. He did. He did exactly what I was fearing. If I went into Hydreigon, I could have got 2-hit KO'd. Or just 1-hit KO'd. It would have been bad. He got 1 health back. Yeah, I had a feeling I should have used what's that thing called? The Infernape, but I didn't bring it. It's whatever. Can't do anything about that now. He's probably gonna go into Heatmor. There's no reason he wouldn't go into Heatmor. I can't see him not bringing Heatmor. He's probably gonna bring in Malamar because Malamar is awesome. It really is. Who's faster, Scizor or Malamar? Then he's Focus Blast. I have to go into Scizor because Flash Fire. He could have switched out, but he didn't. I think we're losing this. This is extremely unfortunate. I wanted to win this so bad. I wanted to win this game so bad, and we're gonna get annihilated. It is too unfortunate. It is way too unfortunate. These life orbs. If we can get a flinch though, hey, Hydreigon stands a chance. If we get a flinch. If we get a flinch, Hydreigon stands a very solid chance. So we'll see what happens. Critical hit. Oh, forget it. Life Orb Focus Blast. It was a critical, both critical hits, but it wasn't the flinch. It's too bad. Every time we hit 1600, we lose, and we don't even lose to someone higher. We lose to guys with lower rankings, so we're gonna lose a lot of points. That's very unfortunate. Well, if you guys like this episode, leave a like, share it around, leave a comment, anything you want. Subscribe if you want notification of when the next upload is going to be in your YouTube inbox or whatever it is. Have a nice day. This is GroudonEmpire, and this is the end of episode 9. We went 1-1. Better luck next time. Peace out.